McHugh here. Welcome today. We are here for a cardio bar. And as I mentioned in past classes, it's a little combination of yoga, Pilates, a little bit of jumping, but don't be frightened off by that. It's great to get your heart rate raised. I'm coming to you from my basement gym in Swarthmore. And so let's get started. And I'll give you lots of ways that you can modify either up or down. Today, as I say often, you don't need a thing, okay? So if you just have your body weight, that is perfect. You're gonna find that plenty challenging. If you have a towel or something that you can have between your legs, a book or something like that, also that's something you might wanna have, but you certainly don't need it to get a good workout today, okay? So I have a little block that I might use at some point, but I just have it handy. And then I have 3-pound weights. I'm not going to go any heavier, and there's only like about seven exercises that I am going to be using the weights for, but again, it's definitely going to be friendly for body weight only. So let's just get started. So we're just going to march, and we're going to take a nice big deep inhale, raise those arms, and exhale, drop those arms. So the things you want to think about during bar, inhale, and then exhale. I'm going to back up so you can see me. Is you want to have an elongation, right? So you want to have those shoulders back up and down. You want to have that navel placed nice and tight against your midsection. And then you just want to have a nice wide clavicle and just breathe out the day, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is we're really going to work into our abs while we stretch our hamstrings. And it's a great thing to identify how you're feeling today as far as flexibility and your mobility, which are things that I think Barre can help you with. Okay, so we're just going to extend our arms up. If this becomes uncomfortable for you guys, I'd like you to just come forward, okay? So arms are extended up, and we're just going to start kicking. So I just have a bent knee here. My hamstrings are pretty beat up. I'm a runner, I play tennis. So I find this is always, especially before I'm warm, to be difficult. But this isn't just to warm up your hamstrings and your glute muscles. It's also to warm up your core, which comes front to back. And your shoulders are down deep in their pockets, okay? And you have the head reaching towards the ceiling, and you have your tailbone reaching towards the floor. So a few more here. Now again, my legs are bent, okay? Now you're gonna point those toes, and you're gonna make those toes go nice and straight with keeping that upper body nice and tight. Good job, guys. Shoulders down and back, working on our posture. We're undoing all that computer work that we did today. We're always leaning forward. Keep that rib cage knit in, okay? So you don't want to have an open ribs cage. You want to have yourself nice and tight in the core. Guys, we're going to finish up a few more here. And again, whatever your flexibility range of motion is, that's where you should be at. I'm not going very high. I'm going to start slicing my right arm towards my left thigh in 3, in 2, in 1. So I'm over and up. So my legs return up, and I'm doing this using that rotation, moving on the transverse plane. Keep going, guys. You can have those legs pointed, softly pointed, but you want to have it to be deliberate, and you're not just going through the motions. Woo! Keep going, guys. So we're warming up a little more, preparing our body for work, getting blood flow to the muscles and the tendons, raising our core body temperature. Keep going. In 3, in 2, in 1, relax. We're going to move into chair, gang. So here I am right into chair. So my body is, abs are in. I have a 45-degree angle in my back. My neck is long. My cervical spine is in line with my back and shoulders. And I'm just pulsing here, guys. Just breathe here. Woo. All right, all right. We're going to start going right and left, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Stay out for right for 8, 7. Into those heels. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left. 1, 2. Drop it down low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 6, and 1, 2. Right into those heels. 3. Lift those toes. 4. Abs in. 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulders down and back. 5, 6, going to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Single it out. 1, 1, 2, 2. Keep going. You should be burning lactic acid. No big deal. Keep it going. For 5, for 4, shoulders back. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake it out, guys. Fun one next. Postural, warming up your calves, your tibia, your entire foot. I'm going to come way back on my mat. I'm going to raise up on my toes. My heels are slightly separated. I have a posterior tilt. My hands are raised high. I'm trying to capture myself in the mirror. But what I'm going to ask you to do is just do tiny steps forward. I'm coming at you 3D, woo! While keeping your nice big posture, your tucked in ribs, and you're going to come forward again on your tippy toes, warming up your Achilles, the bottoms of your feet. Nice job. Coming up again on those toes. Any cramps, come down. We're just warming up, warming up, warming up. Last time here. Coming up, coming back, hold, and down and up. Right on those toes, down and up. Roll through your heel all the way to your forefoot. 3, shoulders up, back, and down. 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7 and 8. Gracefully place those arms down, roll those shoulders, and we're going to go to plie, okay? So when we're in plie, I always let you guys know that you want to be pushing out of your adductors towards the back of the room. You want to have a nice tall posture. You want to be down low. I like to be slightly on either side of my mat, but you don't want to sink into your hip creases, and you also don't want to come forward as you get fatigued or back as you get fatigued, okay? So you're right here, and you're just going to come down and up, down and up, down and up. For 5, 6, nice job. 7, 8, another 8 here. 8, 7, sink down low. 6, have your butt tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to hold your plie, and the arms are going to come out. You're going to reach to the right and back for 1, 2. Really elongating those ribs. 3, stretch those intercostals. 5, 6. Don't forget to push those knees back. 7 and 8. And we're going to do the other side. And 1. It should feel wonderful. 2. If it doesn't reduce, 3. How much you're coming over. 4. Nice job. 5, 6, 7. Last one here. And 8. So good. Stay it out long. Now we're going to do some reaches, okay? So come to the right, squeeze those hands. And left, squeeze those hands. So you're really just undulating. You're kind of moving on those ribs. And you're not just grabbing the air. You're trying to reach out and grab something. Like, I don't know, something low-hanging fruit. Here we go. So we're undulating back and forth. And I really want to see, keep your arms out. I want to see this like articulation in your rib cage as you move back and forth. Keep going for 3. Nice job. For 2 and 1. Drop down another inch. Let's give it circles. We're doing this one for time. Make them nice and tight. Working through that whole shoulder capsule. And you're articulating out of all your fingers. You're stretching to either side of the room. You're working your triceps, but you're keeping your shoulders nice and low, and you're taking the tension out of your face. and reverse. Oh yeah. Keep going. If your quads and your thighs are getting really, you're into those heels, so if you're getting really sore or crampy, come up for a second, then come back down. For 3, 2, 1, rotate those hands down. So now they're supine, like you're having a bowl of soup, and you're just gonna flick those fingertips while you give me just nice, tight, little movements in your lower body. Great job, guys. Abs in, shoulders up, away from those ears. For 3, for 2, for 1. Woo! This is my warm-up. It is taxing. Let's get those feet heel-toe them in. I would like you to do a right ankle to right wrist. So now we're going to work into our lower body, opening up our hips. You're going to go chin to chest, roll down nice and slow. Now my legs are bent slightly. I'm not trying to give my hamstrings a hard time. I'm going to walk my arms out. I'm going to take my right ankle to my right wrist. Now I'm going to open up. Beautiful. Now back down again, over, left ankle to left wrist. So my knee is up when I'm doing this. If you're finding it difficult to support yourself, you can certainly put your knee down, because really what I'm looking for is for you to open up in their thoracic area and really get a good stretch and reach out. Nice job, guys. So we're going to do one more on the left, extend out, then you're going to come to plank with me, okay? So here we are in plank. You're going to hold plank for a moment. Let's get strong. Let's get it in a good plank, which means that the area between your shoulder blade is slightly puffed out. You're having energy come out of your heels and the top of your head, and then the back of your neck is kissing the ceiling because it is facing it. You're going to take your right knee. You're going to cross it to your left elbow. Bring it back. Don't put the heel down. Extend that leg and down. You're going to take your left foot, point that toe, cross it, hit that opposite elbow, bring it up. You can see my foot behind me, and then bring it back. So let's do this for a few more reps. Then we're going to go into a regular mountain climber. But here, you are welcome to put your foot down. This is our last set. Come over, woo! Come up, down, come over, tap, come up, come down, drop it to child's pose. Nice job. A little break here. Then we're hitting mountain climber. In 3, in 2, in 1, and hit it. So I'm doing a cardio version here where my knees come in rapidly while I push out of my middle back. You're welcome just to do it. You can also do this on your knees, but we don't have a ton of cardio in this class, and it is cardio HIIT, so we use a lot of bar exercises, stability and tightening, lengthening exercises with some good old-fashioned sweaty exercises. For 3, 2, 1, drop to your knees. I bet that feels good. Come all the way back. You can rotate your shoulders in the socket. You can flip your palms so your palms face the ceiling, and you can just come back nice and long. I'm going to ask you to do a couple cat-cows, but before that, let's just do a cauldron to open up your hips, okay? So here I am in my cat-cow. I'm going to turn to the horizontal so you can see me, and I'm just going to come forward and come back. So this is loosening up your hips and your lower back. You can make this movement as big or small as you'd like. And then here we go again, other side. So it's just a little cauldron. If you're ever at your desk or driving and you get out of the car and you feel really stiff, a cauldron is always a great thing to add in. Dynamic movement always feels great. Static stretching is one thing, and come back into your child one more time. But dynamic movement, woo, really loosens things up. Okay, guys, so now we're just going to do some cat-cows. So again, my palms are on the ground. We're going to look up, and then we're going to come down. Look up, come down. At this time, my right hand plants, my left arm and right leg are lifting long. I'm extending long. I'm out of my shoulder blades. I'm going to pull in my elbow to my knee and then come out. We're going to do this 2 more times. Come all the way in. Shh. Exhale. Reach all the way out, elongating that spine. Coming in. Shh. Coming out.
One more time here, and I'm really reaching from both sides. Any problems, any back pain? Last one, last one. You could do one arm at a time. This reach is fantastic for your shoulder, okay? You're just gonna get nice and flat again. We're gonna come out just to do those right and left again, okay? So extend that right here like you're shaking my hand. We're good friends here. Bring it back in, elbow to knee. Exhale. Extend out long. Breathe in, and then bring it in here. Extend it out long. Breathe in, and then last time, inhale, and then breathe in. Okay, guys, last exercise before we get into the cardio bar portion, although it's all a little cardio bar. You're in a plank again. You are gonna push this right foot through like you're gonna do a pigeon. So you're coming through, but extend your left leg down on the ground. So you're here, you can raise this arm. You can hold this if you'd like, or you could come up 10 times on the right side. Are you with me? Once you see me, protect your neck. In 3, 2, 1, we're pulsing that leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. Hit your knees, no problem. You can even sneak in a little cat-cow here. Always a good time to stretch your spine. Other side, please. So now we're back into our plank. We're gonna reach like we're gonna go into a pigeon, but no, we're not going into a pigeon. We're coming over. So now it's almost like a half side plank with that leg extended. This arm's gonna come up, and we're gonna try to do 10. Try to do just one. You'd be surprised. You can do it. In 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it for 10. 1, 2, 3, as in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job, guys. That's called Fallen Star. If you're so inclined, we are up. We're starting our cardio bar section. Again, if you have your weights, fantastic. If not, no weights needed. We're going to start with a narrow squat with a bicep. But what's different about this, you're going to have that front leg is up on the toes. We've already warmed up the bottom of our feet, but you're going to have it at a slight angle. So everything's going to come down here, and then you're going to kick up. But your leg is rotated in your hip socket slightly. If that causes you any pain, you can give me a straight one, but otherwise, on the toe. So it's actually a one-legged squat. You have a little stability. Most of your weight is in that left foot. You're going to come down, you're going to give me biceps, and then you're going to kick straight out. Okay, guys, in 3, in 2, in 1, get up on that toe, rotate that foot, and so it's a bicep curl, and then you're kicking. Bicep curl, kick. So again, you can have a bend in your leg here. It's really a one-legged squat. You're getting that benefit of working unilaterally. I love that. These really expose where our strengths and our weaknesses are. I teach a lot of classes, a lot of types of classes, and I always come back to bar for the fact that it keeps me balanced. Keep going, guys. Woo! So again, if this is, you need more, I'd like you to go faster. You need less, your kick is lower, okay? Right in the middle, you have 8 seconds left here. Plan on being, that left leg's gonna be your stable leg for a few more minutes. Okay, kick it out. Now we're gonna do a balanced back row with an extended kick. So I'm gonna do it from the side. So you're right here. Again, that supporting leg does not change. We're gonna do this, all these exercises twice, so don't worry, we'll get to that opposite leg. We're gonna put that left leg up. At the same time, we're gonna kick out, okay? I'm gonna return to the front, shoulders up, down, and back in 3, in 2, in 1, we're here. So once you see me, get your head in line with your spine. You wanna have a toe point here. So good. And you're really working the entire back of your body. You can even give me one of those nice big exhales. But what I don't want you to do is put your shoulders towards your ears, relax your face, come back to your breathing. Again, you can make this extremely cardio by going a little more quickly, or you can make it less aggressive by not kicking as high. But I do want your
kind of have a presented chest without arching your chin, okay? Nice job. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so we're gonna stay on that leg. So we're gonna come back. You're gonna give me a front raise. As you come back, I'm gonna give you 2 sides so you can look at it from lateral and anterior. So we're here. You're gonna come down, it's just a reverse lunge. Your arms are gonna go forward, straight leg kick, okay? Nothing fancy here, no rotation. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. I like to look at my clock to keep us honest. Great for posture. So how are you affecting your abs during this? You're keeping them pulled in, your ribs are tight, and you're not just throwing your arms up, guys. Look how low my leg is, okay? If you have phenomenal extension in your leg, you can go for it. But because I'm using this as a bar workout, but with cardio, I don't extend my leg because I would come and break my form, okay? So my stomach might come out, I might stumble. I'm doing it safely, and I'm really using this to push my arms forward. You're doing a beautiful job, so you don't need weights at all. Come on. Nice long sets. Next one's fun. Well, they're all fun, aren't they? Keep going. 10 more seconds. As I get tired, I have to really concentrate on my form, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Kick it out. You're gonna go into first position. So you wanna think your feet are together, boop, now they're apart. Think about a slice of pizza in between those legs, okay, between those feet. So that's how you wanna be pulled out. Dancers, I often mention this, often are like that. I could not get my legs in that, nor should you. You are gonna put your right arm into your chest. Your left arm is going to go out. You're gonna come down, you're gonna come up, and then in, okay? So you're gonna just do a first position, tricep single arm lift. In 3, in 2, in 1, and let's hit it. So zipping up every time we come up, shh, shh, shh. Here you go, guys. Nice job. Shh, shh, shh. My shoulder, my chin is nice, and my palate are back. I have nice, good posture here where I'm stretching up. Nice job. Coming up. And you can even come off your toes. I'm giving a little more toe action for the second half. Come on, guys. Zipping. Getting those quads to pull in. As we come up on our toes, you might see me pause if I lose my balance a little bit. Keep going. For 3, for 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Roll your shoulders. Okay, weighted plie, toe stand jumps. So you can be right here and just do this as an inner thigh. You can do it a squat and a sweep, a squat and a sweep, or for the full articulation of the exercise, you're down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so you be you. We're gonna start in 3, 2, weights in the middle, or no weights at all. Let's go. I'm gonna try to get some cardio in here. And every time my feet up together, they come back out. Come on. Woo! Getting a little heat here. You guys got it. So obviously you can't come really low into your plie. I keep my plie on the shallow end. And I'm just going to get my heart rate up. If you feel like you need more, you can always add arms, okay? Everyone's coming to class with different abilities. This is fine for me. For 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Woo! Okay, you're gonna go, you have 2 more exercises. Then we're gonna move to the other side because we unfortunately have 2 sides. So you're gonna come down. You're gonna give me a push up to balance plank. So you can be on your knees here. So this is first, I would say like the first version. So you're coming all the way down, coming all the way up. That right knee stays down. That left foot comes up. You're gonna raise that foot. Again, get your spine nice and long.
Come down for your push-up. Come over on that opposite knee. And then I have a chair here. Sorry about that. My clear chair. You're going to come over and you're going to come up with a little kick up, okay? More challenging version. You're here. I split. You can have split stand legs or whatever, okay? All right, guys, let's get started. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's hit it. So maybe for the first few, you're on your toes. Maybe you don't attempt the kick, okay? I'm not going super fast through this. I'm using this to get a nice strong push up, and then I lift my leg. Nice job. Everything is tight in the midsection. Moving over, arm goes up, kick it up, we're back down, come over, come up, over, up. Keep going, guys, you got it. Woo! 3, let's give me one more on the other side, and we'll finish up. Our last exercise is fun. And then up, down, and you're done. Take a moment. You may have some water. We're gonna go to the last exercise. So again, remember, this was our standing leg the entire time, so we're on that leg again. You're gonna keep those weights up. So my ceiling's rather low here, so I'm gonna come in a curtsy squat. If you're in the gym a lot, you might have seen people doing, this is a halo. It's a shoulder exercise. So we're not gonna go to that extent. It's more of a bar spin. You're gonna come over, up, and down. So the weights really are just giving you an opportunity of something, resistance against your intercostals here. If this hurts, don't do it with weights. But we're gonna get started. One side only, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Over and back, over and back. So you're working your shoulders, you're working your inner thighs. You have that dip there. Woo! Keep going, guys. Nice work. I'm making sure I'm really stepping into my heel, my supporting heel. I could pull my toes up if I needed. And I'm not just whacking these weights back, okay? They're deliberate, they're precise. Upper back work, trap work, shoulder work, anterior, medial, and posterior. Keep it going. Woo! And every time your hands go above your head, it's called the presser effect, it raises your heart rate. So even if you don't have any weights, your heart rate will still come up. Guys, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, let's get to that other side. No, you don't need as much explanation because we went through this in the first section. Okay, rotate that heel. Here, narrow squat with that lift. You're gonna kick that leg forward in a rotation. In 3, in 2, and 1. Let's hit it. You're coming down, you're kicking up. You're coming down, you're kicking up. Again, you shouldn't be coming forward in your squat. You should think about your butt is trying to sit on the world's tiniest stool in the back. But again, you do you. See how you're feeling today? Nice job, guys. Your abs are in, your shoulders are back. You're kicking this way. If you have that rotation, you're working in your inner thigh. It's always a hard area to hit. It's very important. It's a big stabilizer area for your knees. So it's great to have it strong. Keep going, guys. Kick, down, kick, down, kick. You have 14 seconds. You should really feel it in your butt on that standing leg, and the kicking leg, you can feel it in your hip flexors, and done. Beautiful job, guys. Okay, now we're gonna go back. Remember this one? This is the balance row with the rear leg lift. This is the one where we came over and kicked out. You want that scapula to kiss, okay? In 3, in 2, in 1, let's hit it. Nice. Beautiful job, guys. So very active today, very active exercises. So fantastic. We're working our backs, so important. So you want to smile. It's the best part of my day when I work out with you guys. Here we go, come on. And you really, again, you want to have purpose every time you come back. Okay, shoulders down and back. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so this time we're coming to that front that lunge where we have our arms up, and then we're just kicking forward, okay? We're gonna take just a few seconds. The neck can come a little stretching with the ear, and then ear. And we're ready, rock and roll, let's go. You're coming up, you're kicking. You're coming down, you're kicking. Beautiful job, guys. So I go 90-90, because that's my flexibility, so good for you. If you can, if not, whatever you can do is perfect, okay? Because you're all on a ladder and you don't necessarily have to do everything perfectly or as aggressively. You can still have a wonderful experience and effect on your body. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, point a toe, and 1. Nice job. All right, guys, we're back to the one where we're doing our first position, okay? So here I am, opposite arm, opposite leg than from before. I make that pizza slice through it with my feet. I'm gonna come down. Again, you can come up on those calves if you want. If not, you can just come up. A lot of work on your Achilles and the bottoms of your feet. Again, sneakers are welcome here if you feel like you need the support. Otherwise, barefoot is good too. We're earthing, I guess. All right, guys. And again, sitting back into those knees, zipping up those quads each time. Guys, you have 15 seconds left and you're doing awesome. Keep going. Keep going. Biceps in front of in the ear rather. And again, don't make it just about your calves. Make it about your inner thighs. You're zipping. You're zipping for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Second to last exercise. Well, not quite the penultimate exercise, but it's the weighted plie. So you can be out and in, or you could just do a sweep. Okay, so you can be down and you can do a sweep, or you can do the hops. Pick your poison. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Nice work. So again, my plie is fairly shallow because I want to get up and down. I'm using fast twitch muscles here, getting my heart rate up, burning some calories, breathing, working on my endurance. You get it all here. Come on, keep pushing. A little faster for the last 8 seconds. 6, 4, 2, and 1. Kick it out, guys. Here we are at our push-ups, okay? Now remember, you can do them on your knees with that knee and knee extension, or you can do a regular plank. Let's get it in, because I want to make sure you get some isolated glute work after this. In 3, just breathe. You come to this exercise when you're ready and you're not panting, okay? 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go full plank. My shoulders are away from my ears. I'm coming over. I'm going to the side. My left arm extends. There goes my leg. Okay, back to the center. Figure out knees or toes. Over. I'm going to the side. I'm gonna reach, and there goes my foot. I like to bend my foot, not point my foot. Activates different muscles. Here you go, guys. Try not to get too high. Make sure you have good hand placement here. Down. Breath helps a lot. So does this happy smiling face. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 more push up and 1. Beautiful job, guys. Last part of our cardio bar. We are doing our squat or our plie with that little rotation back. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. It's not super deep. 3, 2, and we're here. Let's go after it. Last one. Over and back. Over and back. So you want to make sure you're really supporting your abdominals when you're doing this. If it's bothering your shoulders, you just want to keep it and just give me a regular plie. No problem, okay? Otherwise, raise those arms. It's just opening up your intercostals, Open intercostals and ribs. Assist with breathing. Nice job, guys. Really sitting into it. You should feel it in your right hip here. All right, all right. 3, 2, last one. 1, beautiful job. Kick it out. Guys, you've made it through. We're just gonna do some standing legs on a chair. And then we're gonna, I have my handy chair here for a reason. Okay, so you're gonna be on a wall. You're gonna be, you don't even need a chair here. You can be on the highest point of the chair. So I have a back, it's like a superhero chair, it's clear. But I'm gonna be on here. You wanna come up nice and tall. As soon as your breath is back with you, you can either lean here if you've got it. You can be on your, again, you can use a wall. It just needs to be a stable surface, okay? So you can be right here. You're gonna have bent knees to toe, and you're gonna have a nice extension out. So knee to knee extension. I'm just gonna do my handy timer so I know how long we have together, and let's go. Here we go, out, 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 and out. Always returning knee to knee, okay? So if you're real, you can always come down here, have your head, as long as nothing is squeezed in, okay? And we're gonna come out and hold, okay? And let's pulse that heel. Shoulders away from your ears. And you're getting some real good glute work here. I have a slight bend in my opposite leg. Woo! This is a toughie. Keep going. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Okay. Pay attention. Here we go. You're going to take that foot, push it across the midline of your body, and return to the center. Across the midline of your body, return to the center. Across that, you can have that arm up. You can find a bunch of ways here to get through it, but it's almost like you're wagging your tail if you had one. Okay, guys, 4 more seconds here. This is a toughie. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out at a 45-degree angle. Woo, I gotta put it down. I'm gonna just bring it back up. It's not beating me. And now I'm gonna lift. Yes, bar, here we go, come on. Wherever you are is fine. If you want to keep your leg lower, no problem. For 3, 2, 1, hold that leg up. Come to the side. So now we're on our side. Knee comes in for 8. 2, 3, you got it. 4, woo! 5, 6, 7, and guess what's going to happen on 8? You know what 8 pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. One more leg. Stretch that hip. You deserve it, okay? You don't want tight hips. We have them tight enough from sitting. Nice job, guys. Okay. Our last one, other side. And you are going to return to that position. You are going to be at a nice comfortable distance from your chair. You can have your arms extended. You can be down. You can be on a wall, as long as you're not slumping or pulling forward, okay? So again, we're here. I'm just going to hold on. I'm coming out like I'm at a bar. Here we are. And then out. And then in, and then out. In, out. There you go, guys. Keep going. My abs are in. And I'm not opening my hip, okay? I'm not coming out one side or another. I am keeping my hip bones, the cherry pits of my hip bones, facing forward, okay? You guys are going to pulse out in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You got it. Woo! It starts to burn here. Just a little lactic acid. Nothing to be worried about. It'll be over before you know it. Keep going. Abs in. Nice long spine. This is I'm tight here, so I'm not getting a huge extension, but I'm still working. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Wag that tail. You're coming over. You're coming back. You're coming over. You're coming back. Now you have a slight bend in that supporting knee. If this is bothering your lower back, you can just stand up and give me hydrants, okay? Last thing we want to do is irritate anyone's lower back issues, but we are working on our abs the whole time here. And enough of that. Come out to the left, pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo! Keep that leg up or not. You can come in. You're going to come to the side. And I didn't tell you before, but just don't dump. Elongate. Now, elongation is the name of the game, okay? So you are here, and you're just going to bring that knee in, and you're going to bring it out just for 8 times. Bring it in. Bring it out. Our stretch is coming. Bring it in. Bring it out. This is 5. You can hear my kids upstairs. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it out. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that was a great class. Thank you for joining me. We are going to stretch out for a few minutes. So I promise you, I'm going to open up those hips for you. Open up that chest for you. And I'm going to sit down in that standing leg. Nice job here. Okay, so we did a lot of stuff for our calves today. I'm going to give you a little exercise. It's a little weird, but I love it. Okay, I don't know if I tell you I'm a personal trainer, but I'm also a corrective exercise specialist. And I'm always trying to getting us to move better. One thing that prevents us from moving better is when your muscles are locked and tight. So you're going to take your knee, your right knee, push it over, and then you're just going to lean it on your calf. Okay? So this is just like when you're getting a massage. Now a little lower down. So my right leg came over to the midline of my body, and now I'm just finding spots on my calf that are tight, and I'm putting pressure on it. It's just like foam rolling, guys, which I'm a big proponent of. I know it's the last thing in everybody's fitness repertoire. My abs are in here. But it's so important, and you should feel that release. But you get the release when you breathe, okay? So down. When you find a spot, you might wiggle and down. I just think this one is really cool because you don't have to get your foam roller out. You have your own knee to press on yourself. So then you want to come back after we did that, and you want to try to get those heels down. And you might be able to get the heel that you just worked on of the leg down a little more. So you're in your down dog here. You're stretching your neck. Let's go back on our knees. You're going to take the opposite foot across the midline of your body, and you're going to place your knee on the opposite calf. And you're just going to gently press into the calf, not to the point where you're like, ow, but just to the point where you can feel a little pressure on that calf. Because when you go up on those toes a lot, you really make a tight calf. And that's a tight calf is high ankle pulls, things like that. So you want to protect it. And you want to keep it loose, live, and limber. Okay, guys, nice job. So again, just place it down anywhere. And I would only do this when I was warm. Now you're going to come back here, and you're going to come back again. You're going to drop those heels, and you're going to push the butt up and those heels down. You're going to get that right leg up nice, straight, and tall. Bring it in. Let me check my time. We have 1 minute left. Let's enjoy our pigeon together. And you can even come up on your fingertips, stretch that lower back. Chin is closed, or mouth is closed rather. Back to your down dog, your feet meet, then you extend that left leg forward. That left leg comes forward into your pigeon. And again, you want to root that hip down and reach out of your lower lumbar spine. So just get that leg to come over. You can stay there as long as you'd like, especially this goes on a library that you have for infinitum. So then reach up nice and tall here. You're just going to capture that left wrist, pull up, pull over, back to the center, pull up, pull over, hands thread behind you, dip down, chest first. So you're bending really from your hips. You're not bending from your back. And you want to get distance between your ears and your shoulders. And then slowly come back up. One big deep breath.
you are done for the day, guys. You did an awesome job.